Riot Games is officially trying to shift Qiyana into the jungle. They're making her do a lot more damage to jungle camps. Even on the upcoming planned patch, you can see down here, the Q damage is going to increase from 125% to 150% on these jungle monsters, and that is just allowing this champion to clear through and really become a menace in the jungle. I've seen a lot of the pro elo and high elo junglers testing this champion out, but the guy I want to see on Qiyana jungle is Beifeng. Today's video, I'm going to break down one of his first games testing out in the new Qiyana jungle, and obviously there's a couple of new mechanics with this champion that got shifted in the patch that I'll start to talk about. Without further ado, let's jump straight onto Summoner's Rift. Jumping into the Rift now, you can see, starting off with a blue buff, a little bit of a leash. Start W on Qiyana jungle, guys. It's going to be giving you a much faster clear through. I think it's a great way. Qiyana can be played, I guess, in the jungle, even in top support. I think she can be played anywhere if you have a very good and proficient Qiyana. And it's been funny this week spectating some of the EU pros. I've seen like Yankos. I've seen several of the world's players in the jungle coming through Bwipo with this champion. And after watching Beifeng, their combos, man, like, I don't want to flame them, but they're so slow. They feel so lost in team fights, and they just cannot make this champion really work with high win rates that I've found. One of the better Qiyana jungles and pro play that I've seen is Selfmade. I think he plays these assassins very well. But you can see, you start the W, you get a fast clear through into the Q. And Riot has essentially said they don't really want assassins in the mid lane. They think assassins fit better holistically for League of Legends in the jungle. Which is kind of strange because assassins always had like a weak and a strong point. Most assassins were pretty weak in the early game, short range, they could be abused. Now you put it into the jungle, perma skirmishing, you don't have to verse anybody early, you're not going to get abused in many matchups, and they're taking some of the weaknesses out of it. So it's going to be interesting to see how the meta adapts. I definitely think Talon and Zed jungle are much better than Qiyana at the moment. Qiyana is still very strong if you can get these early clears through and go to Snowball, as you can see. Moving over to the race now. It's still pretty, yeah, and look at this Jarvan. He knows. He moves in now. And you've got to move your way out. You still don't have that strong of a skirmish. You have great setups for ganks, okay? But your actual specific 1v1s against some of these junglers like Lee Sin, Jarvan, you're probably going to lose out. You need to start just clearing through, look for a little safe path, and look for a level 3 gank. It's as simple as that. Start your snowball and really to start taking over the game. As you can see, he's going to set up the bot side scuttle here. Looking bot, a little bit overextended. And that should be a pretty easy setup. And this is just how all your early games should go. Get the scuttle and then just insta-gank. Either flash EQ with the ice. Oh, shit. He doesn't want to burn his flash, so he picks up the Lulu. And how are we going to survive this? Just waiting. Moves across. I think he's stuffed here. He can E-flash. E-flash. Holy shit. And Ezreal flashes through. Oh my god. Jarvan, just wait. Why the hell is Jarvan there? We hit level 4. Jarvan flashes in and we die. Honestly, pretty good tracking by the Jarvan. I did not expect him to be sitting up there. And we'll head back. We probably can wait for the Serrated Dirk for 20 gold. And zoom back up into the top side. Get the sweeper. Wait the 10 gold. And yeah, I would be actually pretty surprised if we see Qiyana at Worlds. I don't think many pro junglers have the balls to pull her out in the jungle. But on the next patch with the buffs, they're smoothing her combos out a little bit. Qiyana took a massive win rate hit with the new combos. Essentially, your Q doesn't properly follow people with dashes, okay? So remember when you used to play Qiyana and you just EQ and your Q would follow them no matter where they dashed to, where they got pushed to. Nowadays, it's a little bit more awkward, okay? If they dash too far, the Q goes to where they were before the dash. Like imagine a LeBlanc W's as you're queuing. It's gonna aim the Q at where the LeBlanc was at the starting point rather than the finishing point where it used to. So it's obviously plummeted her win rate, and you've got to really start thinking about your combos more so now than ever. But as always, guys, you have to adapt and overcome. I still think Qiyana is a lovely champion to play. It's just got to make it a little bit less forgiving. So we're going to move in and hunt. He is keen for this 1v1. Garen? Garen, are you there, buddy? Okay, nope. You're not there. I love the translation. It's always nice to have. I'll put this guy's channel in the link down below, guys. You can see Jarvan moves through in the river. We don't have any mid prio, so it's going to be hard to fight it. Just hit up through the Wraith. Start looking to get level 6. It's going to be an exciting week. I'm streaming the Tracking the Pros for all the World Boot Campers in EU. And this week, we have the World's Group Draw. We have China and we have Korea both landing in Europe to start boot camping on the EUS server. Always nice to see Faker on another server. Meeting new players. Always some little bit of cheeky toxicity on EU that's pretty funny to see. I remember it was way back and Caps. It was Caps playing Zed and I think Faker playing Riven, and Caps all chatted something to Faker like, yeah, I'm gonna clap you. I can't remember what it was, but Faker, Caps BM'd Faker, and Faker striked them back with a solo kill under tower. One of my fondest memories. I love when new players or foreign players playing on the Western servers. I was looking for the setup. Onto the Ezreal, waiting for the E. E's in. Q. EQWQ. Pick up the bounty. And we're in a really solid spot. We'll clear bot side for level 6. Hey, what are you doing? Lulu? Dirty little girl. As we get the blue buff spawning, we won't be handing that over to the Garen, of course. And I've seen some Qiyanas going for the Ghostblade rush that the Zed players have been doing recently. But I still have seen Beifeng mostly just rushing the Prowlers. As he's going to try and hunt down the Lulu. Pike, what can you give me, son? E lands. Jarvan comes in. E. Oh, we're stuffed here. Run. Jarvan level 6. We can... Hey, I thought we could dash out. Invis, looking for the Lulu now. QW. Auto should finish. E. And failed gank. And we don't end up getting anything for that. And we head back to base now. Why is it so damn hard? Yeah, that was a little bit awkward. As we surely pick up the boots. We don't even pick up... Oh, boot delivery. I'm stupid. He changed his runes. Drew. He changed his runes. Look for the Prowlers. Usually he would go the Presence of Mind, but obviously he's not laning. He can sit back, get the boots, farm it up. This should be a free kill. Flash EQ gets it. Does he opt for the flash? EQ. Straight up. Still has the R. Let's see if he can outplay this Jarvan. Looks like the Jarvan wants to hard commit. Auto. Should be a alt. Q. Has the EQ. Flash is in. WQ cleans it. Let's get it. Do not miss. Do not miss as we get the bounty onto the Jarvan. Even through the steel caps. My god. And now we'll be collecting his jungle. And we have the boot delivery at 9. Damn. Actually a really good spot to be in. And even, dude, next patch, the clear is going to be even faster. I still like, Qiyana's not a champion. It definitely does not have a 50% win rate at the moment. And I don't expect it to for a while as new changes come through. And some of the power gets shifted into the jungle. A lot of these junglers have no idea what they're doing. They can't combo on the champion. They're all tanking the win rate. Qiyana's win rate in Challenger is pretty high, especially in mid lane. Qiyana's win rate just climbs in the ranks the higher you go. As we look for the Fiora. How do we play this? E onto the minions, right? W, Q. He doesn't miss. 2,000 gold in the pocket. But with the clean speed. Clean speed. He hit the Prowlers. Gets the Serrated Dirk. Next item should be the Ghostblade on this new build. And I've mostly seen, like, I saw Bwipo, and I saw Pabu, one of the OS Pro junglers. They've been trying out new builds, man. I think, like, Gore Drinker seems pretty good on some of these clears. If you're not looking to snowball, you're looking to be more of a meat shield for your team. That Gore Drinker build that Beifeng was doing a while back can work out. If you don't quite get the snowball you're looking for, or the enemy team is just super beefy, and it's not likely you can get that one shot. Looking for the Jarvan, EQ. Auto, WQ, we can't quite finish him. Had ultimate, but it was a little bit awkward. AA did not go through, apparently. AAQ Ignite, yeah. He's not used to this jungle. Oh, shit. Bait it, bait it, bait it. Yeah, this guy's stuffed. ERQ, let's go. 4 TF, just out for a minute. He gone back to base. Send him back home. And I'm always good, like, I can't jungle. I cannot. If I get to this stage, I play well. But the first 10 minutes of jungle for me never go well. And I find myself so far behind, I can't bring the game back. And all the lanes will just start flaming. They'll all start spam pinging me because I haven't ganked or like influenced their lanes enough. And it makes me quite sad, but I'll never play jungle. Really dislike the role. Game state looks very even. Let me see if he's up any camps on the Jarvan. Clear now is bloody quick. Just go through. Yeah, oh my god, he's way, yeah, he's way ahead of the Jarvan. The camp's cleaning is bloody clean now. And we'll look for the mid lane gank, get the ice. And we're just gonna, now these ganks are just, EQ, and do you see that? How it doesn't follow anymore? You can see he comments, EQ can be dodged like this, last patch. EF cannot dodge that, that will follow. And do you see, if like you now need to predict that, you need to E, land, wait for the flash, then Q. You cannot just EQ it and be like, it's auto gonna land. It's gonna have to, there's more skill expression, which is gonna tank Qiyana's win rate for sure in the short term at the moment, as people probably, a lot of Qiyana players probably didn't even read the patch notes or realize as we start up the Herald. Always nice to do a Herald pre 14 minutes and then try and use this to gather up some plates. Potentially solo, especially in lower elos. I'd like to gold hog. On the Fiora. Better be quick with Herald, yes. Yes, yes, yes. He's listening. And just pump it in the mid lane. He should be able to flash to kill the TF if he needs to be. I wouldn't be surprised if he just utilizes everything here. Just to get clear TF off of the tower. It'll be a free tower if they can kill the TF. E, R, Q. Cleans it up. Now, it's just him and the Gaza onto this tower. You want to try and get it down to 3 plates or less. And then the Herald should be able to crack it open. Oh shit. This is awkward. They get the tower. Nice. Then they get the Jarvan too. 7 kills to his name. Hey. Are you okay? Yeah, he's fine. He has the smite coming up. That's how he got 5 stacks of the Ravenous now. Beautiful. Smite should fill him up. He holds it. I guess the Gromp gives health, yeah? There we go. Life is good. 2,800 gold in the bank. And he's saying that at this point it's clean. But I mean, if you get through the early, Qiyana's just not an early game champion in the jungle. It's as simple as that. Get through the early game, hit the mid game spike, at least even with the enemy jungler, you can take over with this champ. You have ulti to the top side, he's 0-5. Yikes. Did you say Conqueror may have been better? Only 400 damage out of Electrocute so far. It probably, maybe if it went the Gore Drinker build, it'd be a better setup. Head back. Should get the Ghost Blade and maybe Lucidity Boots as well. Ghost Blade. Pickaxe. Straight into the bloody Last Whisper, looking for the Soralda's Grudge. He's against fighter junglers. Be less hard against Assassin. Okay. Get some armor pen. Makes sense. Look at the Jarvan's build. Still has the ultimate. Double setup. Gets one. Gets the second. And this is looking really good now for Beifeng. The strength of counter jungle coming through. Qiyana in, I mean, he can make this. I've seen him pop out 30 kill games as Qiyana support. He can make this champion work wherever he needs to. But I just thought it'd be interesting for him to go through a jungle game with Assault. And I don't know about these type of champions. I'm not saying pro players shouldn't play the champs. I'm just saying I'm watching a lot of these pro players and they have no idea what to do, how to situate themselves, how to team fight, how to combo on this champion, and they look so clunky and slow. And the same thing has to go for Zed and Talon in the jungle for a lot of these junglers. They're just not making the champion, they're not comboing right. It doesn't look right. It looks so dodgy. So I just think they need to put more time in maybe and watch a couple of my vids of this guy to see how to really set up their combos and make it a much more consistent pick for themselves. Because it can be a good pick. It's just, you got to be a bloody good Qiyana to make it work, don't you? Not a champion like the Jarvan where you can just you just play it, EQ, R, and it's very simple, but Qiyana is a lot more that goes into it. We should steal away absolutely everything. Ghost Blades up. Moving down. Always get the sweeper when you're playing jungle. In the river. Ghost Blading in. Hunting for the Jarvan now. Not sure where he is. Ezreal's going to be a free kill, but I'm not sure about the rest. He won't need to use anything. Saving E for the Ezreal E. There you go. Still has the Prowlers. He hits the ultimate just to clean up the Ezreal. There's a 3-level advantage over the Jarvan here. But Jarvan is bloody beefy. 4 levels. Holy shit. What the hell is this TF thinking? Where is he? He's just going to back on full vision. We'll clear out the bot side. I think Garen in lane, Garen mid specifically, is underrated champion. You guys can make this champion work. Counter picks a lot of mid lane assassin type champions. You just run that ignite and you can just cheese out so many solos. Makes it super frustrating for the enemy to get much done. You play champions like the Annie, the Galio, the Garen in the mid lane. It's just, like, it's so simple, but it goddamn works. It's sad that it works, isn't it? As he gets the edge of night. And now it's going to be super hard for the enemy to pick him up. He can frontline much more aggressively. But I put a little Twitter post about how I dislike when Riot makes changes to champions that make them feel more clunky, less smooth. It's happened a lot actually. There's like that old Graves RE mechanic you could do. There was obviously the Talia Q AoE. What other changes am I going to try and think of that they've done? The Akali one where you can't Q while you're Eing, as we're looking for a 1v3 and it's going to die. I don't like Aurelion Sol W toggle. I don't think it feels as clean. And now the Qiyana combos, they just, whenever you make a champion, you want it to feel as smooth as butter. And when you purposely change the champion's combos to make it feel less smooth, more clunky, I just don't like it from a design point of view. I just think it's bad and unhealthy for the game. You want to make champions feel as clean as possible. Look at Garen's build. Dead Man's plate. First item. Respect. The Stride Breaker. I might try that out. Lucidity Boot's almost up. We got Dragon coming up in 20. This is a very important Dragon actually. Always in lower elos, Dragons are a great win condition. Trust me guys. It is super simple. In lower elos, do Dragons more. I'd say do Barons less. Be nervous around Barons in lower elos. Nobody knows what's going on. The team mostly doesn't even know how to use the Baron correctly for sieges or even to siege or when to siege. But a bloody Infernal Soul, it's like you just do damage and you get extra damage. Like it's that simple of a win con. EQ auto. We have flash. Flash. He is, dude. You can W over that. What the hell? Oh, shit. I thought he'd be able to kill the Lulu. He wants those double buffs, but right? Pike? No. No, sir. It's all good, man. Brilliant. The dragon. Baron is up. Not sure if they're going to go for it. Level 15. And typical Beifeng, he's kill hungry. He's going to go into the enemy jungle and just wait it out. Here we go. This is not, this can't be good. I don't think, guys, it's not good. Ah, Beifeng. But why? Was that needed? No. Was it fun? Yes. Yes, it was. As the full build. It's probably going to be Seralda's Grudge into... What last item do you think would work? You could go something beefy. You get like a stopwatch into a GA. Any more lethality could work. Serpent's Fang because of the Lulu. I never really like a late Serpent's Fang as the enemy starts up the Baron. And this is a risky Baron. But in life, you got to take some risks, you know? You got to spill a couple eggs to make pancakes, as they say. Cannon gets a huge ultimate, and it doesn't work out. Fiora gets a double kill. Baron still almost half. You can see Pike and Garen on the bot side of the map working towards that inhibitor. He's fucking hunting him, eh? Who's here? Ezreal picks up the Nash. Are they going to be able to back in time? Probably. Pike executed. You can see the Fiora's worth a bounty. We may have a game on our hands. Beifeng can't really afford to throw anymore. I think he does know. Come on, Garen. Yep, Lulu. Lulu. Ego. E. Q, E, Q. Oh, this will be hard, no? This will be very hard on the Fiora, I think. He's waiting. Any Fioras here? No. Fiora 1v1's super hard. If you throw everything too early and she uses the W, it's undoable. Undoable? Not doable. Not possible. You can see. Blue buff now. Oh, mid lane fight. Hey, mid lane fight. 16. We have enough for the Grudge. And mid fight. Here we go. No flash. What terrain? We got brush terrain. Sweeper. He's on a ward. Jarvan. Flag and drag was very weird. Huge ultimate. Gets 2. Jarvan hunting now. Might see him go over. He gets the brush. EQ into the Fiora. And you can see she's been picked up. And now we're going to run down mid. Come on. Guys. Cute. That gold drinker hill. And we'll pick up the wave and run it down mid. 17 kills to his name. Pretty good jungle game, right? Early game, a little bit iffy. But Beifeng Qiyana in the mid late, it's always going to be a menace to try and deal with. And he's going to let his team drop down the bot side in Hib. And he will... push, then go dragon is the plan. Okay, boss man. $35 seconds on the Drake. The Grudge is for sure, but then what's his last? Let's see. Black Cleaver. He doesn't even bother. He goes straight Black Cleaver. Interesting. I thought it might have been like a Grudge into Serpents or into like a Death Dance, GA, something like that. But he wants the Black Cleaver because of how much, I'm guessing like just how tanky they goddamn are. He wants to weave those autos to get some extra cooldown and health. Because you're not really getting too much damage out of the Black Cleaver these days. Definitely more of a bruiser item. Why do people do that? Like, you... like a 5-man Qiyana roll. They all sit next to the goddamn wall. A great setup. Fiora's not done, though. Pike just rinsing through. Looking to land the E. It goes wide. We move in. Pick up the TF. One more left on the map. Let's see how he plays it. E. Auto. Q. Let a bit. Shh. Run it down bot side for the end, surely. And that is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you have enjoyed this Beifeng Qiyana video. His ultimates are so efficient. I'm like a 10% hit rate. And the pros that I've been watching have not been pulling good ultimates. Go into practice tool, guys. Just go and just get a practice dummy and pump some out. Improve. You go... Please tell me did they not end? They're not ending. Oh my god. Well, you're stuck with me a couple extra minutes because I want to see this Nexus explode. Perfect. So guys, this Qiyana jungle, next patch, it's going to be even stronger. We have a patch coming through this week, and that is the Worlds patch. Qiyana buffed again. I'm hoping the jungle meta at Worlds is a lot of Zed, a lot of Talon. A lot of Qiyana if anyone can play it. But it just depends who has the balls. Who has the balls to do it? There was a patch a while ago, a meta, where Qiyana jungle was pretty popular. Season 9 Worlds, maybe? Qiyana jungle was pretty cool. Was it Season 9 Worlds? It was another time. FBX Tian. I can't remember when it was, man. Always funny seeing some of these junglers try and pick up assassins. Like, no flame to jungles, but... Oh my days, Lord Doms. No Seralda's Grudge. Hopefully the translation comes through and it can explain it. I'm guessing it's just because he had enough. And he knows the next fight's going to be a GG. I rarely see him go the Lord Doms. As he's on the hunt for the Fiora. What's the play? Q. EQ. Thank you very much. Q. W. EQ. Use the W, get new terrain. I use it as Ignite. We have ultimate. Probably gonna wait it. Let's see how he does. Oh, that... Oh, dude, the hitbox? Come on. I think he picked up the Ezreal on the back end of that as well. Auto. Nice timing on the Q. We are not done. We're hunting for more. Can we pick up the Ezreal? Of course we can. Team's going to move it through on the Nexus, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Have a beautiful week. We're pumping out videos all the week. Enjoy. See you on the next one. Peace.